I want to give you a little tip here about some of these declarations that we've been seeing. They're pretty complicated and they can be very difficult to read, but I don't want it to be so confusing for you. I want to give you a little trick here about how to read these very complex declarations and allow you to pretty much make sense out of about any declaration that you're going to find in the language. The key is to start at the inside. Start at the variable name, the identifier name, wherever you can find it. You'll see that it's not a C keyword. So you'll find something like X or some value, first name, last name, something like that. And start there and read counterclockwise, working your way out from that word. Here's a couple of examples. Now here is a declaration that we've made that's pretty easy. It's called xarray. That's our little identifier, and it's of type integer, and it's an array. But the way to read it is to start at xarray and work your way out counterclockwise. So you come here and you see, oh, it's an array because you've got these brackets, and they're going to be right next to the name if it is an array. So xarray is an array. Here we go. Of what? Well, next item to the left of the name is going to be the type. So this says that xarray is an array of integers. See how it works out? Let's look at one a little bit more complicated. Here, this one has a star in front of it in this definition when we create this thing. So again, we find the word that is not a reserved word in the middle, the identifier itself, and work our way out. Xarray is an array. We find the little brackets of pointers. So you go to the next character to the left of the name. So xarray is an array of pointers to what? We have to circle around again because there's nothing out here. An array of pointers to integers. And that will work every time. I can't remember of any time in my programming career that this hasn't worked when I'm trying to figure out just what in the world somebody is doing when they've created a very complicated declaration and definition of a new variable type. So remember that and take a look through some C. If you have C available to you at work, then fine, check that out, or you can certainly Google up lots of C examples and find some pretty complicated code and try this little trick out on it. I think you'll find that it works out pretty well for you.